What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is G, and today we have a pretty interesting topic in regards to everyone's favorite new terminology, and that is, of course, the whole cancel culture bullshit. Before we do get into the story that I wanted to say here, I just want to make a quick reminder that if you want to support me and my ventures here on YouTube, you can do so by liking this video so you can help me with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new to the channel and you're interested as to what I do post gaming content on a daily basis. So you can, if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe at any time. But with that being said, let's get straight to the point of this video. So a buddy of mine, we were actually chatting and we were actually chatting like on via Instagram and stuff, but we were talking about cancel culture almost in a comedy way, just making like stupid jokes about how we as teenagers, we used to do a lot of stupid shit, and we started kind of comparing and contrasting, saying like, imagine if, like, for example, if your YouTube channel sort of take off, how many skeletons you think we'll find in your closet? And I started to really think, you know what, shit, if my YouTube channel takes off and, like, say for example 2 years from now this YouTube channel has like 2 million subscribers, I have like 10 sponsors, whatever the case may be, most often than not I probably will be canceled in like a heartbeat, man. Like, I've said so many shit, I've done so many stupid shit, like it's kind of like unforgivable in a way. Like, I haven't done anything to the extent like harassment or none of that, but I've definitely said like the N-word. And when I said the N-word, I meant like not with the strong R. I hate that when you put emphasis on the R, saying the N-word, that kind of adds some little bit of that kind of causes an issue. But where I grew up, obviously I grew up in the ghetto, I grew up in the streets and stuff like that. I grew up in a neighborhood with like friends and all that, and that's how we sort of kind of talk to each other, by saying the N-word, say what's up my N-word, stuff like that. Back in the day it was more socially accepted. Nowadays you say that in the stream, you say that anywhere, you get canceled like that. You're gone. Your YouTube channel, your Twitch, whatever it is, you're gone, right? So we're talking about that, and I was just thinking to myself like, shit, man, if that does sort of happen and that is the case, and like say for example I get a sponsor and all that, they're probably gonna be digging deep exactly as to who I am, and they'll find some shit on there and some dirt on me, and they'll be like, you know what, we can't sponsor this guy. And I just think our conversation in regards to the cancel culture thing went from being funny to really starting to really think about it, because again, I am doing YouTube just strictly as a hobby, but I do have a strong desire of somehow using that as a kind of a brand extension where I can kind of build myself up, and then kind of like take off to some other direction. So I definitely do want to get something out of this, not just simply me playing video games and stuff like that, but I obviously don't want to get like money or want to get rich on YouTube. I kind of left that mindset long ago, but I definitely want to use it to kind of branch out to a third party, right? But I started to really think about it, and I was like, shit, you know what, I've said so many things that I feel like I kind of had to come clean and the things that I've said, and I just kind of wonder, like, is anyone that's in the public eye, is there anyone that's ever innocent? I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think there's anybody that is completely innocent. I think we're all guilty of saying dumb shit and doing dumb stupid shit when we're young. I know for a fact when I was 15, 16, I've done a lot of stupid things that I'm not proud of. When I was 17, I ended up dropping out. That should already speak for itself, and I was pretty much in the wrong crowd, right? Going back to my whole situation where I've said that I was born in in the ghetto. I grew up in the neighborhood. That's how I learned how to communicate with my friends. We said a bunch of stuff, things that we shouldn't have said. I've recorded stuff that I shouldn't have said, or how I even have stuff from this video, from this YouTube channel, that I probably shouldn't have said. But this is back in the day when when it was like 2010, 2012, when things weren't so fucking sensitive, when people were so sensitive. And I started to really think, you know what, this cancel culture thing, it's really bullshit, man. Like, I don't think anybody is ever innocent of not doing something that they shouldn't have done. And the more I started thinking about it, the more I really started to get more comfortable, because I know for a fact if there's someone out there that's watching this that is successful, man, even you as a person, you just watching, you probably are, you've done stuff that you probably shouldn't have done. You've said stuff that you shouldn't have said. If you're a teenager, you're like 16, 15, whatever, you're probably doing shit that you shouldn't be doing anyway. So we're all guilty of doing this. So I feel like if this whole cancel culture thing is still even gonna, if it's gonna be a thing, maybe the people that are kind of, throwing that shit on us, they should probably look at themselves in the mirror at the end of the day and really ask themselves, am I really innocent? Am I really clean? Is my conscience really clean? Have I never said any of this shit myself? Because you'll be surprised that you yourself might actually just be a fucking hypocrite, and you're just, probably just hating on someone that's being successful doing something that they actually like. But with that being said, man, that's pretty much my rant. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.